What is nationalism, you may ask? Well, nationalism is when a large group of people that are solely devoted to similar ideas and the greater good of their culture get together for a common cause. Nationalism may lead to unification just like it did in Italy and in Germany in the mid to late 1800s. For Italy, this unification started in the early 1850s. Italian Unification. In 1852, Victor Emmanuel II named Count Camillo di Cavour Prime Minister of Piedmont, Sardinia. Cavour wanted to bring more power to Piedmont, Sardinia, so he convinced the French Emperor Napoleon III to help drive out Austria from the northern Italian provinces. Cavour then declared war on Austria. The combined army claimed 2 quick victories, and Sardinia was able to take control of all of northern Italy except Venetia. From Piedmont, they expanded all the way over to Lombardy and took over all of the territory in that province. In May of 1860, a small army of Italian nationalists, led by Giuseppe Garibaldi, captured Sicily. In battle, Garibaldi and his followers all wore bright red shirts. So, as a result, they were known as the Red Shirts. From Sicily, Garibaldi and his forces crossed the Italian mainland and marched north. Eventually, Garibaldi agreed to unite the southern areas he had conquered with the Kingdom of Piedmont, Sardinia. Then, in 1866, the Austrian province of Veneto, which included the city of Venice, became part of Italy. In 1870, the Italian forces finally took over the Papal States, which includes Rome. German Unification. In 1862, King Wilhelm I appointed Otto von Bismarck as his prime minister. Bismarck told Parliament in his first speech that it is not by means of speeches and majority resolutions that the great issues of the day will be decided, but by blood and iron. In 1864, Prussia and Austria went to war against Denmark, and Prussia and Austria each gained territory from this war because they destroyed Denmark. Bismarck then started stirring up border conflicts with Austria, so Austria declared war on Prussia. Prussia humiliated Austria. This war is known as the 7 Weeks' War. Prussia gained all of the German lands owned by Austria and some individual German lands as a result from this war. In 1867, northern Germany decided to join Prussia. In order to rally the South and convince them to join the Prussian Empire, Bismarck created the impression that the French ambassador had insulted the Prussian king. This, along with other incidents, caused the French to declare war on Prussia in 1870. Prussia defeated France in 1871. Finally, the southern part of Germany accepted Prussian leadership. In Versailles, France, King Wilhelm I of Prussia was then crowned Kaiser, or Emperor. Cavour and the Italian nationalists from Sardinia and the Kingdom of Two Sicilies were successful in the Italian unification. Bismarck and the nationalists from the northern and southern German states were successful in the German unification. These movements will greatly alter the future of Europe and cause major future conflicts. These events will inspire other countries around Europe to fight for their freedom and for the unification of their country. Some of these countries include Norway, Ireland, Hungary, and Poland. Although Poland was unsuccessful and it lost its status as a formerly independent state and was merged into Russia, but later on they gained more independence and more power and they were able to break free from Russia. If these events did not occur, then the countries that we know today would either not be countries today or they would have become countries later in history and the whole course of history would have changed and the world that we know today would be altered.